Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 3 of Let's Play Imperator Rome as Carthage. I would like to say a thank you to Paradox again for giving me the key. If you would like the game for yourself, ladies and gentlemen, it's down below. Please do buy it if you would like to support the company. Sorry, it's Paradox. Anyway, in the last part, we were pretty much just chilling. We've got our claim on Syracuse going. We can't declare war on them because the Senate's like, nah, mate. Nah. And we're like, but come on. And they're like, nah, get fucked. And we're like, alright, fuck you then. That's an abbreviation, by the way. That's not, like, that's not, you know, fact. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more swear words in here, if I'm honest. But right now, we've got a really good economy. Our commerce is amazing, as it should be. We have a lot of goods to trade. Every province has a resource it makes, as you can see. So in some place like this one, we can easily trade this. Let's trade, like, the problem is, though, if you press collect this, you trade it to your own province. So you actually need to wait for people to ask you to buy it off you. But I'm going to move some armies over to Sicily because I may have to force this through. Because I refuse to let Rome grow. Because Rome has a lot of feudatory statuses. Or feudatory, like, federate. Basically, they have a lot of people underneath them who could really damage us. I don't want to give them that chance. So we need, yeah, we need to have 260 to hire them. Anyway, a tale of two cities. The very nature of autonomous city-states often leads to disagreements between neighboring authorities in this case. In this case, the scenic coastal city of Nora ended up in a disagreement with their neighbor of Sulci over a minor land dispute. We have been asked to arbitrate over the matter at hand, but it is clear that both settlements will harbour a grudge regardless of our decision. So where is Sulci? Wait. That's... Oh, fuck me, there's two of them. Which one? Ah, it's this one. So... Oh, Sulci will be benefited. Sulci's already bigger than them, so let's benefit the ally that we know. Anyway, we're going to move our men to the front line. Yeah, we can easily stand there. Again, I think I am gonna need to try. I think, right, ladies and gentlemen, I think in the homeland we're gonna like just drill, like get things, but everywhere else we're gonna get training camps because I need at least 1,000 manpower a month, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a need. Because if we can get that, we can have a self-reliant military, and then we can start for hiring mercenaries to fight as the main line of our force still, but we still have like professional armies that are there, you know, fighting the good fight as well. Yeah, you have 12, 6, so they have 24 regiments. So all I really need to do is just wait, and we'll have enough money to fight them. Now, we are going to be playing on, like I said, normal speed for the majority of this, but look at that, we even have mercenaries here who don't cost that much to hire. So I'm looking for, I don't know if you have to, no, I've never used mercenaries, I will admit. So I don't know if you have to pay them up front, or you just have to pay their monthly cost before disbanding them. I'm actually going to get my army ready on, ready for morale, because we are going to begin this war against Syracuse pretty quickly. Cecilia, no one's actually helping you, so the second we get, sorry, the second we get enough oratory points, we're going to declare war on them. And holy crap, they've done it. Great trade route has, oh no. Well, we can just replace it, it's fine. Hey, some more national manpower. And now, there is a ranking system, ladies and gentlemen, and because we can already see the entire world, I'm going to describe it. So, let's start with the one city. You know, we'll just click on us. So, if you look at us, we are a major power. The following special rules can be used. We can guarantee other countries, we can threaten war, we can support rebels, and we can have alliances. And the following effects, and we get the following effects. So, capital routes, we get 2 more capital routes, we get 4 more diplo relations, we get diplo range increased, government bonus multiplier, and a change government policy cost modifier. Now, the rank of your country, as it says, is determined by how many cities the country currently owns, and has as many as the following. And is as follows. So, Migrant Horde has no cities. A city-state has only 1 city, or a local tribe. But they will have the city-state flag, as in this flag. Local powers are from 260 to 24, regional 2599, major 100 to 499, and great power more than 500 cities. There is only one great power in the world right now, and that is the Indian state of Maurya. I apologize if I've said that wrong, but if we look, I believe there's a, where is it? I can't remember where it was, but because it's not in the, where it? Oh, I think it's in the load screen, but I think it's when you pick your nation. If you click on a nation, some nations like Rome would have had this. Actually, would they have? No, wait. They might have had the local power one. Yeah, I think they had the local power one. But yeah, if you clicked on these guys, they had this flag. Their flag was there, and like obviously their colors would all look the same. But essentially, it was just showing on the main screen that they were good. Is skirmishing really our best? It really fucking isn't. Elephants do best in shock, but their army don't. Anyway, tribal propositions. Our tribal neighbor, Musulamia, has started investing a lot of their treasury into opening up the borders between our two nations. Hopefully this will prove beneficial for us as well, though their tribesmen are somewhat more unruly than we are used to. We should keep Musulamia in mind, as they can prove good friends in the future as well. Surely only good things can come of this. I don't believe that, but whatever. So this war we're going to be going up, we're going to be hiring these guys, or Ogrids mercenaries, led by a 7, where we're currently led by a 6. Currently, a 6 is our best, but you don't need to worry. There's a lot of people get hired, a lot of people get fired, and ooh, we haven't got a trade route here. Iron, that's what we need. Hello. Have some money. Can I have iron in my capital now, please? Oh yeah, boys. I'm gonna say we already have heavy infantry, so we should be able to have what's it called? Right, let's yeah, that's not, we don't need to worry about. So we can have an invent. Oh wait, we can't have an invention because I just got a trade thing. Well, a second we can have an invention, we need to go for the which one do we want? I don't really know. I don't really see any of those I want right now. National tax, I guess. Anything to increase our economy would be great. How is our technology doing? We're going at a decent speed, but our research efficiency is not the greatest. It is currently, I think it's going down, so it's at 72.4. Let's I'm going to quickly go to the end of this month just so I can see if how it's going, how it's been affected. It's not doing anything. All right. So first things first, we'll get national tax. Actually, no, we need to get a military one. Military tech investment. Let's get that tech investment up. Okay, we can now cost these guys. So recruiting mercenaries. So recruiting these mercenaries will cost 51 military power and have them serve until further notice. This cost is due to ruler corruption increase. The mercenaries will cost you 14 gold every month. Mercenary maintenance use cost to a premium, 200%. Disbanding would cost. So basically, you only pay. You know, there's no upfront costs. You just pay them monthly. You guys are currently, yep. You guys are now ready for a bitch slapping. So let's. And because we had to force it through, we did gain some tyranny, which is going down very slowly, but we shouldn't gain too much tyranny, so I'm not going to worry. And as you can see, they have more men than us. They have a decent amount of men. A religious proceeding. So first things first, I need to get my navy going. There's one of my navies. Where's my other navy? Come on, mate. Third navy, get over here. Anyway, religious proceeding. A struggle between the religious echelons of our society and the peasants have recently come to light, as the populace at large feels the religious ceremonies are inaccessible and distant. On the other hand, our augur and his attendants demand the distance needed to do their jobs properly, and argue that the peasants have no rights to the inner workings of our religious ceremonies. So, we've had this one before, and we're going to go again down the middle. A religious proceeding through the city will appease both sides. Now, we're not going to hire these mercenaries just yet. Actually, no, I am. Here we go. We've now got some mercenaries. But so if we look at our economy, we're only just making money now. But because we're at war, I'm going to... Actually, no, harmonization only gives me 2 extra gold. I'm not going to do that. So, these guys are actually going to, like, dart up here to try and block anybody coming in. Now, there are 26 mercenaries here, which could have been better, but... Oh, well. Oh, yeah, you guys need to fight on deception. That's your best thing. because this isn't a fort, we don't get to immediately gain the regions around it, which is unfortunate. But now, one thing I will say is we have a lot of powers underneath us, so we are legitimately extremely powerful, which is good, in my opinion, obviously. Oh, that was my navy coming to fight a pirate navy. Go sweeten that deal, mate. Oh, motherfuckers. The Syracusians are like, no. You're not allowed to go help your ships. You have to fight me. So far, our economy is increasing. We could hire another set of mercenaries, but that would be stupid. Now, there's no point sieging city stuff around a fort. Just take the fort. Jesus Christ, we really can't sit there. You are mercenaries, though, so I couldn't give a crap about how you feel. Unfortunately, I need two. Those mercenaries are expensive. Oh shit! Stop! Damn it! Stop clicking the face. Right, so this battle's going okay for us. Once the Syracusans come with, this battle's going to be lost. But right now, we're winning. The Syracusans get here on the 6th, so yeah, we've unfortunately going to have lost that fight. The good thing is, my army itself should be able to win. And when you click on a fight, ladies and gentlemen, it does actually slow down the game to 2 speed, which is, I think that's pretty cool. You know what? I'm gonna let their army run away. I'm gonna keep sieging up their land, because if I siege up their land, they can't annoy me. And I'm going to go take out that army. Now, if we look at the peace deal, currently we could take this region, the rest of the region we already own. They would not grant it to me, but we could take it. Actually, Navy over here, can you do me naval landings, please? That should hopefully help my... I don't know if my vassals can use my navy to new naval landings, but obviously this is going to be my way of testing that. But it looks like Akola has already sent all of their divisions over. Yeah, it doesn't look like this works. Or at least doesn't look like... Sorry, it does work. It just doesn't look like it works for what I want it to work for. I should be very clear. That does actually work. I have used it before myself. But it doesn't work for what I want. Which is not really the game's problem. Of course, I'll take that. So right now, we are currently making 34 gold every month from commerce. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great feeling. I sacrificed the siege on that, then I'm not going to... You stay there. They're running around us. You won't give me military access either. Good, good. The grass is greener. The cities of Egesta and Heraclea Minor have been engaged in a war of words, each claiming to be more righteous, powerful, and zealous than the other. Normally, such petty bickering would be beneath our interest, but in this case, the two settlements have begun preparing for conflict. The downside of this may become apparent with time. However, the tide of young men belonging to these settlements who are willing to volunteer for war has greatly increased. Yeah. So, I must admit, these guys are doing a better job than I expected. I appreciate it. So I can't seem to blockade these guys, which is unfortunate. Barabakal Metalid is our new ruler. So we now need a researcher. And unfortunately, we don't have any good researchers. Now we can now call a blessing. Blessing of Dagon, please. My commerce is already kicking the head out of it and kicking everything in the head. And I'd love to continue doing that. You go siege that city. I think my 21k can survive on its own. I'd love to have just hired that army so they could just insta-siege it, but we'll do what we can. Unfortunately, until we get a new technology level in military, we can't get an invention that I want. And currently, our research points are going down, which is very unfortunate. They're going to try and free up some land to give themselves some more recruits, but as you can see, slowly but surely, more of my men are coming. Yeah, the seats at the moment really do not want war, so... And they did just destroy one of my vassal armies, but if we can get this siege, we get that province anyway, so I'm not too worried. They do have an amazing leader, though. That is the scariest part of this. Ah! So do we now, though. We now have a 9 military leader. Some of these units are not loyal to him, but it's fine. No one would like to appoint a dictator, no one would, but they would like to hold a triumph for them if he wins a battle. That's good. So let's just get these sieges going. Right now, if we get these sieges, we can just demand this land. So they are currently in a very bad position from us. There is. Can we separate peace people? Oh. Oh, these guys are subjects of Syracuse. I did not realize. Oh, all the more fun for me then, isn't it? Right, so we got some new inventions. So I'm going to get Omen Power, because my Omen Power seems to be lacking. If we look at them, yeah, they went down a little bit because of our religious unity. Now, I'm going to talk about religious unity quickly. So religions in this game are dealt with very per pop basis. So if you look at our nation overview, we are 78% our religion, and we are 15% not our religion, and 55%. Well, we are obviously the rest not our religion, but 50% megalithic and basically 6% Hellenic. Now to convert them, we can just go into here. We can pick the type of citizen we'd like to convert, and then we can just watch this. So I used 22 power and just converted 3 citizens. So you could do that, but it's very expensive. Just too expensive. And they would like us to fabricate a claim here. We'll fabricate on Silulia. Which ones? We'll fabricate on the bigger one. Let's make that simple for us, eh? And I didn't mute my phone. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. So we're now very close to having this peace in the north. Oh, sorry, this siege finished in the north. The siege in the south is going to take a little bit longer, but they're not actually our troops. They're just mercenaries, so they don't matter. Sounds very harsh, but they kind of don't. Our little vassals are unfortunately losing the majority of the battles they get involved in because they are being attacked by, not superior men, but they're being attacked by very good armies. Which is of course unfortunate, but what can you do, eh? This is actually weakening our allies for us. Sorry, weakening our enemies for us. The good thing is they're not completely killing my enemy, my vassal armies. They're just dealing with, they're hurting them. You're currently allied with Syracuse. Well, Syracuse is not going to exist after this, because I'm going to be annexing every little part of them. I do not care. They are. Aggressive expansion, ladies and gentlemen, is something that is like, again, if you keep under 50, you'll be golden with. A petitioner approaches. A mature individual by the name of Gala Drugafid approaches our suffret in private this morning. Or suffet. In a hushed voice, he spoke of a vision of the near future in which he was found by his loved ones, having been impaled by a battering ram. With shaken hands, he offered his worldly goods to the state in return for our protection. How awful. We'll take care of him. At the moment, money is power, and I could currently hire these other armies, but we don't need them. What we need is to finish. So if we look at the war now, we can currently not take any more because that was only a fort. That wasn't actually. So this is something I should show you guys. So on the map, you will see forts very obviously on the province. But if you see this little logo here, there's 2 versions of that. There's that one, and then there's this one. This means it's a capital of the province. So the capital of this province is, of course, their capital. But the capital of the actual province in general, every other province they have, there's a capital of. So if we look over here, this is the capital of this province for us. This is the capital of this one, so on and so forth. So if you siege that, you can then demand the province in a peace deal. So it's a good thing to know. Apparently this guy's army is better quality than ours. What? How very dare you? Wait, that's it. That's it. My men will be paid the most. We're actually going to get very hurt in that. And they have a 0% effectiveness of their equipment. So, you know, we need to change this army to be a heavy infantry army. But unfortunately, we are going to need to siege this. We're going to need to siege a lot, ladies and gentlemen, to get this peace done. But unfortunately, we're also going to have to end this part here. If you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys then.